Hi guys, I hope that you are all safe and well. I am just coming on to do a little bit of a promotional sort of plug for an upcoming event. Quite a few of you lovelies have been asking me, am I going to do any more of my charity Zoom demos because you really enjoyed those, and they are fabulous for anybody that isn't physically able to get to one of my live demos, which are starting back up again from next month, which is fabulous. Really excited about that. So I am teaming up with two absolutely amazing souls. I am teaming up with the beautiful Melissa Staton, Mel, as I know her from Little Treats of Teen, and we're going to do a collaboration of mediumship together. But also, really exciting, we're also teaming up and joining forces with the absolutely beautiful Kate Lee Ryan, who is an amazing vocalist, and she is the frontline singer for the band The Fabulous Red Diesel, and some of you guys will have seen me sharing some of their music and posts. Oh, I am so excited to bring this night together with these amazing souls. This is a charity event, so we're doing this because September time is all about Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. We're going to be doing this for PAPYRUS. I never know if I'm saying that right, but PAPYRUS, which is the prevention of young suicides. And what their charity does, it's absolutely fabulous. They not only raise awareness for people that are struggling with suicide, they help a lot of families from people that have lost loved ones through suicide. They do some amazing work, so make sure you go and check them out. I've done some charity nights for them before, and this is a charity really close to my heart, because as some of you guys know, I have talked about this in the past, I've lost some amazing family members and friends dear to me and close to me, and some clients actually, through suicide, and it's just a very weird topic of conversation. It's something that a lot of people don't like to talk about, and it is a little bit sort of fearful for some people, and I think we have to make it more normal. We have to normalize that it's okay to talk about, because it does happen, it does go on a lot, and you know, we can't always bury our heads in the sand with that. But you know, if we can sort of prevent somebody, if this night can help somebody in a small way or a large way, then I think that's going to be amazing. So the three of us are giving up our time for one night only. We're going to do it on Monday the 4th of October, just to give us time to sort of put everything in place. What it's going to be a night of mediumship and music. So the beautiful, what I want to say as well, all of us have been directly affected by suicide, and I think we've all lost amazing people really close, really dear to us, and I think that's what is so special about this night, because we're all collaborating, we're all joining forces, using our various gifts but combining our energy as one. This is going to be such a special night, because we've all, you know, been the receiver to somebody that's sort of taken their own life that way. We know firsthand how it feels, and I just think it makes the whole awareness of everything a lot more real. So to me, this is an amazing opportunity to give back. You know, I think all of us would agree we might not be able to give much back financially, but just by donating our time and our gifts, we can create something really fabulous here that hopefully will help to raise quite a bit of money, which would be great. So what kind of Kat has done is she's put together an amazing show which is called Sparkly Bird, and this is all about, it's based on a true story, and it's all about the journey through someone's life who is suicidal, a young girl's life who is suicidal, and the after effects, the aftermath of what that leaves behind for everybody else to deal with. And it is one of those things, isn't it? And I always say to people, you know, it doesn't matter how many years go by, that kind of hole is always there. You know, there's a void that can never fully be filled. And even though mediumship is amazing, and obviously we can feel the presence and the love from our, you know, family members and our loved ones in the spirit world, mediumship can never replace physical contact. So I always say to people, love hard, don't hold grudges, you know, let things be, because one day, you know, we won't have these amazing people in our life, and it's so important to treasure that for as long as possible. So Kat's going to perform some of the songs from this show, plus a few other bits and pieces from the Red Diesel, the fabulous Red Diesel band. And me and Mel are going to be tuning in and bringing some love, some laughter, some upliftment from the spirit world, connecting with loved ones and passing on messages. So it's going to be an absolutely awesome night. It's going to be on Zoom, Monday the 4th of October. Tickets are £10. All the money raised is going to PAPYRUS, the charity. And what's great, if you're someone that's a little bit sceptical, if you're a little bit unsure about these kind of evenings, these are the best ones to come along to, because it's a win-win. You know, I mean, if you come along and if you don't get a message, but you hear other people's messages and you hear some fabulous music, that's lovely. You know, that's worst case scenario. Best case scenario, you might also get a message yourself and still hear some fabulous music. So it literally is a win-win, guys. So I'm really, really excited to sort of be putting this night together, and I have such a good feeling about it. I think it's just going to be such a beautiful night with beautiful souls, making a difference, really. It's really interesting. I want to sort of quickly tell you about the way kind of Kat's music kind of came into my life as well, because I always think, you know, within this world, nothing is kind of coincidental. And what's really interesting, back in the first lockdown, so on Kat's page, on the Fabulous Red Diesel page, she is doing, or she does still do, but she was doing actively the, it's called lullabies. And these are basically an evening where she will give up her time, and she will do from 9 o'clock for about 40 minutes, you know, roughly. She will do songs from her, you know, her portfolio, her collection of tunes, really. And that was really started to keep people sane in the lockdown. And it was really interesting because when I first came across Kat's music, or Kat's page, I was still living in Martok. And as some of you guys know, that was a really aggressive experience towards the end. I had nightmare neighbours on both sides that were just making living pretty draining, pretty exhausting through different things. And I remember kind of one day I was it was a day of, it was actually the anniversary of somebody, one of my loved ones, who had taken their own life. And even though that happened a long time ago, I was quite young when that happened. Like I say, seeing the devastation and what that caused to the family, it never goes away. And you know, the pain gets more manageable, but it's still very much there. And it was just a day when I was feeling pretty crap, pretty sort of low, because, you know, it's a day that I remember as well. And anyway, it got to the evening, and I think I'd had a really bad day with neighbours as well. I think they'd been chewing my ear about Oscar barking in the garden because a bird had flew past and all this just different crap, you know. So I was just not feeling in a great place. Everyone was feeling grouchy because of lockdown, so there was all this stuff going on. I know I wasn't at my best that day. Anyway, and I just started popping on through. I'm in lots of witches groups and different pagan sites, and I was just popping on to do something or other, possibly to share something. I can't quite remember what it was now. And somebody had shared Kat's page that she was doing lullabies, and it was like the live of her singing, and I was intrigued. So me being a bit nosy, I clicked on it and I was like, oh, this is interesting. And the very first song that I came across that Kat was singing is a song called Suicide. And all of her songs are authentic, they're original to her, which is something I love. There's nothing that's covered or copied, it's all completely original stuff. And the song was Suicide, and I just thought, how interesting, you know. And it was so powerful, and I was just listening to this song, and it's like I was spellcast or spellbound, you know. And it felt, obviously it was on Facebook Live, but it felt like she was singing the words of that song just for me. And it really felt like it had been gifted from my loved one in the spirit world. I'm not going to say who they are, just because it's always a pleasure when they come forward. So I never like to sort of reveal too much, just in case they do ever come in. And it's just, even thinking about it now is getting me feeling quite emotional. And it was a very, very powerful experience. And from then on, I was kind of hooked. And I've become like a huge, huge fan of Kat's work independently, and of the guys, the Fabulous Red Diesel, as a whole band. They are, literally, as the title says, fabulous. So that was a really powerful experience for me. And then when I learned about Sparkly Bird, and not only learned about the you know, the show of that, but actually the story behind everything just felt even more powerful, you know. So I really do believe that Spirit kind of brought Kat the same way with Mel. I believe that they brought these great people into my life for whatever reasons, whether it's to just experience the beauty of life or to have some great friends, or who knows. But I do feel very, very lucky and very blessed to be able to know such amazing people, you know, true heart-centered energies. And I think this is why this night's going to be so, so special. So if you want to purchase a ticket, if you want to get involved, if you pop onto my website, I'm just going to show this for you. So this is the website, as you can see, and then if you scroll on through, you can go to the shop page, but if you go to what's new, in the center there I've put a link up for tickets. So if you click that, this will take a few secs, but yeah, so this is the poster. See if I can get that a bit larger. I don't know if it will let me. Might not. No, it's not going to, but I can bring that in a little bit. So this is all of us at the top. This is the night. So literally just says here, for one night only, a Zoom charity night of music and mediumship with oh, there we go, that's a bit bigger. Oh, that's probably too big now. With Mel, Kat and Mitch. So what is this done now? Okay, so tickets, like I say, there we go, that's better. You can see it properly. Me and technology do not get on too well. So if you want to purchase a ticket, all you've got to do is press add to cart. It will pop it in your basket. When you make a payment, it will then send you a digital sort of ticket with the information on, but I will also send you a separate email with the ticket information on as well, for the Zoom link and the password, and then you'll be good to go. Starts at 7:30, so you'll be able to log in beforehand if you want, and you'll be in the waiting room ready, so you can log in at any time before if you want to. 7:30 start till 10 o'clock, because we're going a bit longer, because obviously we've got the music as well. So how the night will work, basically, myself and Mel will give a couple of messages each, then we'll have a few sort of songs from Kat, then me and Mel will link back in and give a few more messages, then Kat will do a few more songs, and we'll just keep sort of back in and forth in like that until the night is complete. And I just think it's going to be amazing to give some beautiful messages from the spirit world, because music is so powerful as well in vibrations with spirit. It's going to be really interesting. I think it's going to be a very high vibe night. So I'm just really looking forward to it. I'm just so excited, and what an amazing way to give back. You know, that's just what I really feel with it. So come along if you're free. It will be great. It will be amazing. Yeah, gonna leave it with you guys. Stay safe, stay well, have an amazing week ahead, and I'll catch up with some of you lovelies very soon. Bye for now.